Every 2 years, golf's greatest rivalry reignites, not between individuals, but between nations in the Ryder Cup. This weekend, Scottie Scheffler will lead Team USA against Rory McIlroy and Europe on the unforgiving fairways of Bethpage Black on Long Island in New York. Here's how it works. Each team fields 12 players and a captain, 24 golfers in total. 6 of them earn their spot automatically through their season's results, while the other 6 are hand-picked by the captain. Instead of a big leaderboard like a regular golf tournament, the Ryder Cup is broken into 28 separate head-to-head matches, each worth a single point. On Friday and Saturday, there are 2 sessions each day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Each of these sessions has 4 matches, represented by a rectangle, where 2 players from the US in red take on 2 from Europe in blue. In one vertical session each day, the players will play a style called foursomes, or alternate shot, where teammates share a single ball and take turns hitting every stroke. In the other vertical session, they'll play what's called 4-ball, where all 4 golfers play their own ball, and the lowest score from each team is compared on each hole. Those are the first 2 days of the tournament, but Sunday is when it comes to a head, where all 12 players from Team USA face all 12 from Team Europe in these one-on-one duels, ratcheting up the intensity to levels you haven't seen the rest of the golf season. Every one of these 28 matches counts for a single point shown here on the right, and 14 is the magic number to win the Ryder Cup. Now that's the format, but you also need to know the history to grasp the magnitude of this weekend's event. This timeline starting back in 1927 tracks every single Ryder Cup, where the gray line shows where it was held and the colored circles mark the winners. Overall, the US leads 27-15, but when you zoom in on the modern era, the picture flips, where Europe has taken 10 of the last 14, swinging the rivalry in their favor. And what's shocking about this is that the recent dominance doesn't make any sense on paper. This next chart compares the average world ranking of each team's 12 players, red squares for the United States and blue for Europe. Then the further left the squares are, the stronger the roster. Since 1991, almost every Ryder Cup has had the red squares to the left, showing that by the numbers, the United States consistently is bringing the better team, and they will again this year. Leading that charge will be Nike athlete Scottie Scheffler, world number 1 with 2 majors, 6 victories, and 17 top 10 finishes, one of the greatest golf seasons in the history of the PGA Tour. On the other side for Europe is Rory McIlroy, another Nike athlete who delivered a career-defining season of his own, winning at Pebble Beach, the Players, and finally completing his career Grand Slam with a green jacket at the Masters. Ask any of these players and they'll tell you the Ryder Cup is golf's ultimate showdown, and Bethpage Black is the ultimate stage. The United States and Europe will push each other to the edge, but in the end, it's guaranteed that the cup will be raised by a Nike athlete completing the season of their life.